and I am an Android developer for Hogsmeade. I'm doing the Woo Android app. I have 24 slides, so. So my talk is about, I just turned to become a nomad 2 months ago, and this is about the journey, the adventure before that adventure. And you'll see some random cuteness in there. So the steps I had to take to become a nomad. Step 1, get comfortable with downsizing by binge watching YouTube channels, like living big in a tiny house, which thanks to YouTube's algorithms turned into RVing. And then of course, Carolyn's RV life, because I had to make sure I was going to be safe. And then I had to build my road warrior techie confidence, so thank you to Nomadness. Step 3, I had to buy a trailer. We decided, we already had a Jeep, so we bought a little small trailer that we paid a lot of money for, brand new. Keep that in mind for later. And that's more random cuteness. So this was the trailer that we ended up with. Really cool little trailer, could be cool, could be pulled by a Jeep. Step 4, have something unexpected happen, like losing my job. In the middle of all this, one day I got a call from my job and they laid off the entire company. The company closed its doors 2 days after having a big old launch party, go figure. That was scary. So then step 5 was find a new job, which of course led me to you guys. That was actually in my application. Then of course life happens again, so I had to suffer a loss. But there's nothing like losing somebody that's really close to you to make you realize how precious time is, so we had to move on. So the next step was to sell everything. I've decided that liquidating everything is much worse than moving. It takes forever. It's very painful. And then I needed a break. My wife and I, we decided to take off to the Amazon. And we spent many days there. We hiked in. We lived in Tombos for 10 days, separated. And yeah, the only thing I really had to do was eat that meal twice a day. That was an adventure. And I started playing guitar because I had to pass the time. So step 9 was pack. That was hard. But first, before we could actually leave, we had to go to South Dakota, because South Dakota is very friendly to RV people. You only have to stay 1 night to become a resident. They have no state income tax, and insurance is very cheap there. So that is where we live now, even though I've never actually lived there. Step 11, attend an Android 360 conference with my team. And Stephanie, she was awesome, that's where we met. So before, I think it was like 2 days before we were leaving, I was in Denver at an Android 360 conference. And then finally, we hit the road. But I'm not done. Just a couple of weeks after moving, or after getting into Wichita, we were in this trailer for 2 weeks, and as you can see, it wasn't working. it was way too small, and that brand new trailer had to be sold for less than half of what we paid for it. Oh yeah. But that's okay, because we bought a new truck and a new trailer. But this time, we went used, 2016, both of them, from the same owners. Had it the whole entire time. They kept it in mint condition, and they got all the corks out, so that's perfect. And learn never to buy new. And now we're just enjoying the journey. So thanks to being a nomad, I stopped in Wichita, bought a new truck and trailer. I went hiking out in St. Charles, Missouri. There's my beautiful little doggy. You'll notice him in a lot of pictures. I worked remotely in Grand Island, visited some family that lives up there in Western New York. We survived the floods in Mifflintown, Pennsylvania. Believe it or not, there were floods. They had to move us. The river rose 21 feet. And right now we're parked in College Park, Maryland. And that's my talk. Thank you.